Going no contact was like trying to quit an addictive drug cold turkey. I'd find myself reaching for the phone, desperate to hear his voice, to feel the familiar rush of his attention. Each day without him was a battle against my own mind, my own treacherous heart. But then something shifted. It started as a whisper, a quiet thought in the back of my mind. As I delved deeper into understanding narcissistic abuse, I began to see patterns, not just in him but in myself. Why had I stayed for so long? What in me had been so irresistibly drawn to his toxic charm? These questions led me down a path of self-discovery I never anticipated. I uncovered wounds so old and deep, I'd forgotten they existed. Childhood trauma, abandonment issues, a desperate need for validation. All of these had made me the perfect target for a narcissist. It was a painful revelation, but also a liberating one. For the first time, I saw clearly that he hadn't been the source of my pain. He had merely exploited what was already there. This realization was the key that unlocked my cage. Suddenly, I wasn't a victim anymore. I was a survivor, a student, learning the most important lessons of my life. I threw myself into healing with the same intensity I'd once devoted to loving him. Each uncovered wound became an opportunity for growth. Each painful memory, a chance to rewrite my story. Looking back now, I see the irony clearly. The man who I thought had almost destroyed me had actually set me free. His cruelty had been the catalyst for my transformation. In trying to break me, he had inadvertently led me to rebuild myself. The narcissist had indeed given me a gift, the gift of self-discovery, of profound healing, of reclaiming my power. He had been my greatest teacher, showing me exactly who I didn't want to be, and in doing so, helping me become who I was always meant to be. Now, as I stand tall in my truth, I am grateful, not for the pain or the lost years, but for the wisdom gained, the strength forged in fire. I am no longer bound by trauma or fear. I am free, empowered, and ready to live life on my own terms. The narcissist's gift was the key to my prison cell, but it was I who chose to step through the door into freedom.